If you've been pouring your energy into your YouTube channel and you're earning $0, I really hope that this video can actually be a turning point for you, because affiliate marketing using your YouTube channel as a base can really be your fastest first win in making money online. You have the ability to start making money from the first video that you post if it gets some views, and honestly, it might be way less complicated than you think. So let's get into it. Hey, I'm Diane. I've started this YouTube channel for my fellow folks who are over the age of 40 to have the opportunity for more impact and hopefully the chance at earning more income, basically by sharing what we already know. And I think a great foundation to be able to do all of that is with a YouTube channel. So I want to give you a short 4-step roadmap to get you set up for affiliate marketing that I think can give you the possibility for success and profitability from pretty early on. But hey, if that term affiliate marketing is something you're like, I'm not 100% sure what that means, well then let's just give it a very brief definition. It's basically generating an income by recommending other people's products. So as you build a YouTube channel, hopefully you're generating a group of people that become invested and want to see what you're up to every time you post and become subscribers on your channel. So as you're creating content, you might also think, okay, these products and services go along with what I'm talking about. As I'm maybe explaining some things in a video, I think, well, I could recommend this because I think the people who are watching could actually benefit from it. And as you create that bridge when you're making content, you can develop an idea of what sort of things will actually help your audience, and then you can make recommendations for them. So as that happens, I think it can become pretty natural that you serve as a connector for what your audience needs and the things that you're recommending that can really help them. And honestly, with a YouTube channel, you can even visually demonstrate how these things are going to be a benefit to them. So when you make that recommendation and your viewer clicks the link and buys it, you have the opportunity to make a commission from that sale. You're not asking your audience to pay any more for it than they normally would. It's the commission that comes from the company that says, hey, you put our product in front of a great potential buyer. They went ahead and they bought from us, and we're going to say thank you because we may not have been able to reach that person in any other way. So here's a good first step in starting out on an affiliate marketing journey with your YouTube channel. Start thinking through what products and services can be really naturally recommended with the content that you're producing. So I think some niches lend themselves more naturally to coming up with solutions that include products and services that either help your viewer get something they want or avoid something that they don't want. So with your niche, if there are things that you can naturally recommend without making a big reach and having something that really doesn't go in context with what you're talking about, then I think you're on a good route for affiliate marketing. And some of those niches, I mean, there's a bunch, but some of them might be tech or productivity or cooking or crafts or health or fitness or something along that line where you can think, okay, there are obviously some things that I use in making my videos. There are things that I use in all the content that I'm generating that might be a good fit for my audience. So that makes it simpler for affiliate marketing because there's things that just naturally go along with what you're talking about. Now, on the other side of that, there might also be some niches where you're just kind of talking about some things that are maybe more theoretical or music related that doesn't relate to you saying, here's a link for a particular instrument or a particular amp or something like that. I offer that as a suggestion that some niches may not lend themselves to affiliate marketing if you can't automatically come up with ideas of products and services that you can naturally talk about in your videos. So obviously, a good step for success is picking a niche that makes it pretty natural to be able to do that. Hey, before we get on with the next step of a roadmap, I know that a lot of people that watch my channel are very interested in using their YouTube channel to be able to earn some extra income. And there's a lot of ways to be able to do that outside of affiliate marketing. So I put together, I think, a pretty comprehensive guide of a lot of ways to do it. And I've got a couple hundred examples in there of how you might be able to do that with suggestions from lots of different niches. So I have a link down in the description if you want to grab it. I think it could be helpful for you as you're thinking of ways that you can make that work. All right, step 2 on our roadmap. Become a trusted source for your audience. So I think more than any other social media platform, YouTube is really an excellent place to let your audience get to know you a little bit more, mainly because we're doing longer form content in many cases. And that means that it's not just little 60 or 90-second snippets with things, but we're actually talking more. We're sharing a little bit more of our journey. We're sharing more of what our expertise is because the longer videos just kind of pulls that out from us. So in my opinion, I think we have a better ability just to be able to connect with our audience on YouTube. And as we do that, we're sharing, we're holding our audience in high regard, and we're treating them like people, and we're understanding that they have issues they want to solve and they have pain that they want to avoid. And sometimes by what we're sharing, we have the opportunity to connect them with things that actually will help. So in my earliest days on this YouTube channel, I was going a very different content approach. I had to get a specific kind of neck surgery about 6 years ago or so. And I looked on YouTube to see if there were people that were making videos that talked about the journey through that. And honestly, there really weren't for this surgery. So I took it upon myself and said, I'm going to document this. I'm going to share what I'm learning. I'm going to share the experiences I go through it and make videos about it. Well, kind of surprisingly, these videos started getting a lot of views. And people had a lot of questions, as I think I would in that situation, and is exactly why I chose to kind of document what I was going through with it. Honestly, I was just sharing what I was doing. I was sharing what I was figuring out along the way. And, as we often do through surgery recovery, we're looking at things that kind of lessen the pain as you're going through the healing process. So I talked about what I was using, and man, did I start getting a barrage of questions. They wanted to know specifics. They wanted to know where I got it from. They wanted to know why it was the best thing and why maybe this one was better than some other brand. And honestly, I wasn't in a position to answer all those questions because I hadn't tried 100 things, but I had gone through the process that maybe they were looking at in their future. And they're like, okay, you tried that out and seemed to work for you. I want to get myself ready, and I want to get that too. I mean, I was sharing about a specific kind of neck heating pad that I used. And I said that I found that for those first few weeks home from the hospital, I slept better in a zero gravity chair than I did in my bed at the time. And then as farther through the process, I found a pillow that was really helpful. So I share these as kind of examples as I went through this, and then people really started naturally asking questions about what these products were. So I added links to my video descriptions. And it wasn't for a little time past that I thought, well, you know what? I'm offering these anyway. These prices that if I add an affiliate link aren't going to be any higher for the people. So I'm just going to go ahead and become an Amazon affiliate. So I set up in that program and got myself specific affiliate links for the products and put them into my video descriptions. And I started making money from these recommendations that I was already making. I had kind of established myself as a credible resource. And as people got to know me and saw that the process that I was going through, they took seriously the suggestions that I made. And it just turned into a natural way to be able to get affiliate money from the products that I was already recommending. So what's a context that you could pursue of some things that you already know a lot about, some things that you're having personal experience in, some things that you know that you found benefit from, that you can just start making natural recommendations within your niche? Now, I just want to recommend heartily here that you keep it as an idea that you're serving your audience, and you're not just saying and picking the most expensive things or something like that, but something that they can, as they've learned to trust you as just a communicator on YouTube, that they can also learn to trust you that what you're recommending is for their good and for their benefit. So keep their trust foremost. I think this is absolutely the best way to go. If you're genuine and helpful with the suggestions of the things that you're making, I think they're naturally going to start asking, hey, give me some recommendations here. All right, step number 3, create helpful content about topics that your audience is already likely to be searching for. Now, I think as you get a little farther along in your affiliate journey, you might start making a few specific videos that are really centered on products. I wouldn't say start out that way. Again, let that relationship be established. Let your audience be able to kind of grow and trust in the idea that you know what you're talking about with things. But when you get a little farther along in the journey, you can start thinking about, okay, is my audience for my cooking channel searching for specific cookware for something? So then you can think, I can make a video about the 5 best pieces of cookware to cook every night for your family to create a healthy meal. That's an awful title, don't do that. But you see what I'm saying with that you can start thinking of things that they might actually be searching for, and then make a video that goes along with that. So hopefully it can be found, and then they can see the recommendations that you're making for the specific thing that they're looking for. Now, I encourage you to be a little strategic as you're thinking of this, so that you can either just kind of recommend products themselves, or you can walk somebody through a process and they can naturally see what you're using to accomplish that process. So maybe an example of your list of resources is, if you're a crafter, here are my top 5 essential resources to get started with leather crafting, or whatever that is. And, just focus that specifically on, here are the tools that I recommend. But on the other side, if your channel is about something like woodworking, or, DIY projects, you could create a video that's like, how to add a deck to the back of your house in 7 days. Again, maybe not the best SEO title, but you know what I'm getting at. And in that, you talk about the entire process, and you film the process of you building a deck. And in that, it just naturally shows the tools that you're using, the specific lumber or Trex or anything like that you're using to build your deck too. So it becomes really natural just to show, here's what you're going to need to be able to do that. And then you can include those affiliate links within your description. And then, of course, there's the option for specific product review videos too. Maybe you have something like a van life channel, and you found that this particular type of cook stove, it really works well for you. And so you take it from the start of, here's maybe even unboxing that, and you show how it works, and you show how you make it work within the context of your whole van life setup, so that people can really get a good eye into exactly how you use it, what you see the benefits are, maybe mention a few of the negatives too, just to keep things balanced. But then they can see, okay, here's how I can make that work in my setup too. Doing all this with YouTube videos is such a great way to give people a very clear context of how it's going to benefit them. So just overall, think about the processes that you're going through within the niche and the content that you're making, and then make those natural recommendations that go along with it and what you're already using in your videos. Give reviews, give honest opinions, and that's helpful because it lets people see that you're a real person and that you have opinions on things and that you're not just trying to sell them something with a video. They love the context of what you have to say about it. All right, my final step on the 4-step roadmap is sign up for affiliate programs that go along with your niche. Now, I think the first affiliate program that comes to mind for just about everybody is Amazon Associates, and it makes sense. Amazon sells to just about every country in the world. It has pretty much any product that we've ever thought of that exists in its inventory, so the chances of you finding a link that you can put out as an affiliate link with a product that you're talking about are pretty high. Now, the downside is the amount of commission that you get from Amazon isn't always the highest compared to other programs that are available, but the benefit comes from pretty much anything you're talking about is going to be available on Amazon. But I do just want to encourage you, there are many more affiliate programs, many with higher commission options, that might be just as good for you to think about too. Just about any company that sells anything online these days has an affiliate program with it. So if you scroll down to the bottom of the homepage of just about any company, it's pretty likely you're going to find something at the bottom about our affiliate program or our partner program or something like that. Or if you're not finding that easily, just think of a company name that you might want to work with and Google that name along with affiliate program and see if anything comes up. There's also a lot of good digest articles on Google too. If you want to put in your woodworking niche affiliate programs into Google too, and then you're going to see a lot of answers come up with suggestions that you may never have thought of before. So take the time to do a little research and see if you can find companies that are just as good and you feel like you can recommend that the fact that these have quality products maybe along with your Amazon links or instead of, because you have the potential for a higher commission from them. So just for an example, and again, I don't say that I have personal knowledge of these companies, so check them out and make sure that everything is reputable and it goes along with what you're talking about with making a big reach. But I see a lot of food content creators recommending that you purchase things through Thrive Market. So maybe look at that if that's your niche. Or if you're a crafter and you have some ways that you're talking about how to do something, but then you recommend maybe people buy a membership to Craftsy. I see that talked about a lot, where people can find online lessons for all sorts of craft things, and it might be just a natural thing for you to talk about with what you're teaching as a craft, but then say, hey, expand your skills even more, and I recommend this program, and set yourself up with the affiliate program for Craftsy. So I say all this just to encourage you to stretch your wings and not just depend on Amazon. There are so many options for affiliate programs out there that might be even a better fit for you and give you an opportunity for a better commission. So just take the time and do a little research, and you might be surprised at what you find. So that's my 4 steps, I think, in a simple roadmap to get started with affiliate marketing that's done in cooperation with your YouTube channel. And remember, you can put these in the very first videos that you post. This has absolutely nothing to do with being monetized through the AdSense program. Just find some great affiliate programs that line up with what your content is about, sign up, and as you make your content and post those videos, make sure you're putting the affiliate links in the description for your video. And then also, I urge you to remember that, especially if you're in the United States, you need to put a disclaimer with that, just saying that you are using affiliate links and there is a possibility that you could receive a commission from that purchase. You can look at the sample of what I have in my video description below. It doesn't need to be complicated at all. If you're in another country, make sure you do a little research to see what you need to line up with what the guidelines are on your end. But along with being a solid income opportunity, honestly, affiliate marketing is just a great way to serve your audience too. Again, as long as you're being honest, and as long as you're finding things that go along with what you're already talking about, your viewers are probably already thinking, wow, I wonder where I get that. Wow, I wonder what the best thing is. And if you have developed that type of trusted relationship with your audience, I think they're going to be happy to get the recommendations that you share. I really hope you'll give it a try, and I really hope it starts bringing you some success. Hey, thanks for watching, and I really am rooting for your growth and your success with your YouTube channel. If you're looking for more ideas of how you can use your YouTube channel to generate some income, don't forget, I have a free guide linked down below that has a couple hundred ideas that might just be able to stoke some creative thought on your end as to how you can make that work for you in some different ways along with affiliate marketing. And if your focus is getting more views on your YouTube channel, and let's face it, who isn't thinking about that, I would suggest that this might be a great video for you to watch next.